Hello, welcome back. We're going to get into a mobility session, but today's session is going to be a little bit more recovery based. So it's not going to be too intense. It's going to be way down on the intensity scale. And we're going to focus a lot on rotation. So opening up through spine, shoulders, a little bit of hips, but in a rotating fashion as opposed to this sagittal plane where we're coming forwards and backwards. We work more the transverse plane. So we're going to start in a seated position. I'll face you. We're going to extend one leg long. The opposite leg is going to come over the top. You're going to plant your foot down. Now you've got the option to either stay here, or if you'd like, you could bring that extended leg around as well. I'm going to leave mine out today. Alright, so if we have your right leg over the top, we're going to wrap your left arm around your knee, and I want you to use this to sort of pull and lengthen your spine. So use it as leverage to lengthen up taller. Ground both sit bones down to the ground. Take your right hand behind you, push into the ground to exaggerate that push and lengthen from your spine, and twist your chest towards the right. So your knee is going to the left, your chest is going to the right. And then we're going to turn your head back to the left. So you're getting now 3 areas of rotation. So it's like wringing your body out like a towel, like a wet towel. We're wringing it out. We're trying to twist in multiple directions. So as we lengthen your spine, you drive your knee, or you pull your knee towards the left, your chest goes towards the right, and your head goes towards the left. See if you can gaze over your shoulder, getting a stretch maybe through the top of your shoulders and neck. One last breath here. See if you can twist further with your exhale. And then slowly unwind. And we'll go to the opposite side. So left leg comes up and over, plant your foot down. We're going to wrap your arm around your left leg, and we're going to pull your left knee towards the right. Keep both sit bones grounded. Bring your left hand behind. We're going to push into the ground and pull your knee to leverage your spine up taller. So creating a long spine. And then start to twist your chest towards the left, right over, using the strength of your arms to help you get there. And then take your head towards the right. So creating length and then twisting. See if you can gaze over your right shoulder. Creating length in the side of your neck. Keep taking your chest towards the left. Head to the right, knee to the right. One more breath. So slowly bringing out. Beautiful. We're going to bring your right leg back over the left. This time, we're going to try to bring your knees to touch each other. So we're going to try and get that knee directly over the bottom one. So you might need a little bit of a helping hand. It helps to try and get the flesh out from underneath your butt. Excellent. And then we're going to grab hold of your foot. If you can't grab your foot, grab your ankle or your calf. You're going to pull and then twist over towards the left. So you'll get a bit of a hamstring stretch. You're going to get a little bit down the side of your waist. This might be very individual to where you feel this. So keep trying to stick your knees together. Pull your foot with your hand and then rotate. And we're going to maybe even look towards the back, so sort of looking back behind you. You may even like to take your left hand around, try and hold onto your hip to try and exaggerate that rotation. Try and get your shoulder towards your knee, so your right shoulder is coming down towards your knee. One more breath here. Little bit stronger twist on your exhale. And slowly unwind. Repeat the opposite side. So we'll bring your left leg over your right. Let's try and get your knee all the way down. Takes a little bit of shifting. Not so good on this side. So we want to try and get that knee to the other knee. So sticking your knees together. Awesome. Lift up tall. Hinge over. Reach for your outer blade of the right foot with your left hand. I'm going to pull yourself down and then rotate. Start to look behind you. You may like to wrap your arm around as well, or you can keep it onto the ground for balance. And then keep rotating. See if you can now get your left shoulder down towards your left knee. Two more breaths here. Using your exhales to get into it deeper. After your second exhale, slowly unwind. And we're going to stay in that leg lengthening position. It's going to come out side view for you. Alright, now if you find sitting in this position kind of challenging, you're unable to get your legs straight and your spine straight, you find that you're prone to kind of rounding through here, totally fine. It just means you're just quite tight through your hamstrings and potentially in your lower back as well. If that's the case for you, just pop your sit bones on, something to be a little bit more elevated. So it could be just like a thick book or a yoga block, rolled up towel or some cushions or something like that. It can really help. We want to be able to be in a position where we can hinge from your hips and we're not just continually rounding and you're sort of in this position. Alright, so I want you to flex your feet towards your face, so active through your quads. We're going to hinge from the hips, go as far as you can go, keeping a flat back. So you might find if you're quite tight through here, you only get to there. Totally fine. You go as far as you can go, keeping a flat back. When you can't go any further, tuck your chin and round. And then we're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. And then we'll repeat. Reach forwards, hinge, flat back. Actively try to bring your toes and your chest towards each other. When you reach your maximum, drop your chin round and roll up. Slide your hands back with you when you roll up. 3 more. Hinge, so active through legs and spine. Belly draws in. Roll and ripple up. 2 more. Once you've finished your last one, we're going to come back into an extended position, so up nice and tall. Reach your arms wide like a big T shape, and we're going to rotate arms towards the right. So we want to try to keep your arms level so they're not sort of one higher than the other. Lift your spine and rotate. 5 more breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate further. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate. Look out towards your right hand, both legs strong. 2 more breaths. Use your breath to rotate. And return. Interlace your fingers. Round your spine, tuck your chin. Draw shoulders down your back, get an upper back stretch. Get ready for the other side. Sit up nice and tall, reach your arms long. Active through your legs. Up tall on the inhale. Exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Reach your arms long and rotate with every single breath. 3 more. Returning back through center. Give your arms and shoulders a bit of a shake. Well done. Let's come down into a long lunge. So let's go left leg forwards first. You're going to bring your hands to the inside, hands flat. So, yoga. Hands on the inside, just inside your left foot. Take your back knee back. If you are finding this is a little bit tender on your back knee, just roll up your mat or grab a cushion. Nothing worse than poking your knee that hurts and distracting. Alright, so we're just going to take a few breaths here. We're going to actively pull your shoulders back. And we're going to actively squeeze your glutes. So your butt cheek on your right side here. And you'll notice when you engage through your glutes, you might be able to get down here just a little bit deeper and a little stronger. Get a feeling of that, opening through your hip flexors, the sensation's a little stronger. Alright, let's inhale through your nose, lengthen your spine, pull shoulders back. Exhale, shift your hips back, but keep your hands and feet where they are, stretching through hamstring. Inhale forwards. Exhale, shift back, keep your hand and foot where they are, actively point your toes down. Inhale forwards, shoulders back, long spine. Exhale back. 2 more. Inhale forwards, long spine. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. We're going to reach around and grab your foot. Now, you might not all be able to grab your foot in this rotated position. So if you need to grab it with the other side, that's fine. But work hard to try and grab hold of it. We're going to keep your hand planted onto the ground and we're going to rotate through the spine across your body. We're going to actively pull your foot towards your butt, but kick your foot away from your hand. So you're kicking and pulling simultaneously, foot and hand, as you rotate through your waist towards your left leg. Right side if you're using the other hand. Keep kicking and pulling. Keep driving your hips forwards and down. 1 more breath. And release. Keeping your hand and foot where they are, we're going to straighten your back leg off, engage through your quad. Square your hips off, so don't rotate your hips down. We want hips squared off, flat and strong. Try and get the back of your leg towards the roof, and then we're going to raise your left arm up. Push the ground away with your right hand, and then we gaze down towards your right hand. So again, we're getting that lengthening through your neck now. So you're looking down towards the right, your left hand reaches towards the roof, and your right hamstring, the back of your thigh, reaches up towards the roof. 2 breaths. Push and lift. Keep your hips square. Last one. And release. Well done. Let's repeat all of that on the opposite side. So we'll go right leg in front, hands come to the inside. Just take a couple of breaths here, just as settling in. May feel really different on this side compared to the other side. That's okay. We're not completely symmetrical beings. All right. Pull your shoulders back. Create a really long spine. Keep driving your hips down. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale, push back. Push your foot down, keep your hands down. Exhale forwards. So inhale forwards, exhale back. 3 more. After your last exhale, we'll return back forwards. I'm going to reach around to grab hold of your foot opposite side. So again, if you can't reach this way, you might be able to reach this way, and you'll just go the opposite direction. Totally cool. All right, so wherever you are, drive your hips forwards and down. Try to keep your right foot flat. You'd be tempted to come to your outer blade of your foot. I certainly am. We're going to try and keep it flat. We're going to kick into your hand, but pull at the same time. So we're going to kick and pull. And rotating your chest up towards the roof. Doesn't matter which direction you're going, or depending on which foot you're holding onto, which hand you're holding the foot with, sorry. Couple more breaths here. Kick and pull. I'm going to release your foot. Keep your hand planted. You're going to lengthen your back leg. So active through your back thigh. Lift it up towards the roof. Twist through your waist to reach your arm towards the sky. We want arms in line with each other. And then we're going to gaze back down towards the ground, getting a stretch through your neck. So maintaining that rotation. Push into the ground to lift. Keep your hips square. And release. Well done. Let's just rest on your knees or in a seated position for 5 breaths. Hands just relaxed wherever you are. And it's going to connect back to your breath in and out of your belly. Ready? We're going to come back down to the mat. We're going to bring one knee right in the middle. Let's go right leg first. So I'm going to bring my right knee into the middle of the mat, and I'm going to take my shin and foot directly behind it, so it's running parallel with the mat. Then I'm going to push my hands in as I lengthen my back leg behind. So it's kind of like coming into a pigeon stretch, but instead of taking your foot towards the opposite side of the mat, we're taking it right back. So your heel kind of comes towards your pubic bone. It kind of just sits in there, kind of nestling towards your into your groin. Reach your hands forwards. So you're going to squash your thigh here with your chest, and then we're going to bring your hands towards the right. Yeah, towards the leg that's in front. We're going to stretch down the left side of the body. So we're going to keep your hips squared off. Reach your hands long and strong. You're going to breathe into the left side of your body. 10 breaths. Slowly bring your arms up. Take your time, no rush. And we're going to head over to the opposite side. So we'll bring your left knee, right in the middle of your mat. We're going to take your leg long so it runs parallel with the mat. And I'm going to slide your right leg right back so it helps kind of just push through the ground with your hands to really try and lengthen yourself as much as you can. Hands and foot going opposite directions, and you're going to squash yourself right over your left leg. Then we're going to try and draw this right hip down so your hips are square. Reach hands really long and then over towards the left. Getting a nice big stretch down the right side of your body. Reach long. Hinge right over towards the ground. Keep your arms active. 10 breaths. Each breath filling up into your diaphragm, so just underneath your lower rib cage. And you should feel your belly rise and press up against your leg. One more breath. Slowly making your way back up. Swing your leg around, coming into a seated position. Then we're going to lengthen your legs out long. I'm going to bring your leg back over the top as we were at the start. So I'm going to bring right leg over, and we're going to again try and get your knees towards each other. So we're going to try to really bring it right up and over until your knees are almost touching. Bring your hands just down by your side. And we're going to simply roll down. Allow your head to be heavy, like a complete dead weight. Allow the muscles in your lower back to soften. Completely letting go. Allow gravity to do the work for you. You may like to close your eyes and just focus on the rise and the fall of your belly. Letting go of any residual tension in shoulders, neck, back, face, hips. Just 3 more breaths. See if you can use your exhales to soften a little further. Ready, we're going to slowly make your way up. Take your time. And we'll set up for the opposite side. Bringing your left leg over your right. Shuffle your sit bones back. Lengthen your spine. And allow yourself to just fold, melt over the front of your leg. Head becomes heavy, a complete dead weight. Muscles in your lower back, let go. The muscles in your face and neck, let go. Just 2 more breaths. Then softening on your exhale. Taking your time to roll up. Be mindful to unwind. Well done. You might like to stay in rest for a little bit longer. Continue stretching. You may even feel really, motivated to do it all over again and get into it a little bit deeper. Otherwise, enjoy your day, night, morning, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you in the next video.